I'm back. You missed me? I promised you I wasn't going anywhere. And I'm super excited for today because we're gonna go over Airbnb topics, more in specific vacation rentals. I always mention Airbnb only, but I need to get in the habit of saying vacation rental because this is what I have here, a vacation rental, not just an Airbnb. I have learned a lot in this journey. As I mentioned in my introduction video last week, reintroducing myself to YouTube and just giving you the backstory of me. You know, I started in real estate at 19 years old and currently I'm 26. Purchased my first property at 23 in my hometown, and then purchased my second property a couple years after here in Palm Springs. And with this property that I've been living in for quite some time, I was able to finally make it into a vacation rental. And again, I do not come from money, started from the bottom, and I'm really here. And I'm super motivated to just give all the information I can to anybody who is in that Gen Z millennial era who are looking to do better in life. So we're definitely going to talk about things that I learned on the way with my vacation rental here. I'm just going to give you more advice to take. There may be a tip here or there in the video, but I want to be more authentic. I want to give you the real education that you want to see. So we're going to go over some things that I learned with my vacation rental since I've had it operating for the last 6 months, the things that I've learned, and things that might apply to you when you're ready to make your vacation rental. Boom, okay? Now, one thing I always recommend, if you are looking to purchase a home for vacation rental purposes, please look at the local laws and permits for that city that you're looking to buy the property in. Girl, you don't want to buy in a place where the permits are going to be excruciating to get, or you can't even get a permit for that city when it comes to doing vacation rentals. You definitely want to make sure you look into that before you make the purchase. Even for me, like, it was crazy. When I came out here, like on one of my birthdays a couple years back, I just said, you know, I want to be in Palm Springs and I want to, you know, rent out a place. And I didn't even really think about it. And while, you know, I'm still happy I made the decision to come out here, put a lot of money down and reinvest in myself, there was a lot that I didn't know and was not aware of had I just did a simple Google search. I'm very good about, you know, reinvesting in myself. I'm definitely a hustler, a go-getter, but sometimes I miss the fine details. And that's something I have to admit and be honest with you guys. Even with all the success that I have, sometimes I miss those little things, like what does it take to make a vacation rental happen in Palm Springs? How much is it going to cost me? I paid for my fees. It rounded up to almost $2,000. And that's a lot of money for most people, even me, you know, it's like, what the hell, you know? But at the end of the day, I would just say, look into the city before you invest into it and make sure that you can obtain permits within a certain amount of time that you're looking to do a vacation rental service for the house, because you don't want to be out a lot of money if you can't do a vacation rental for 2 years, 3 years, you know, or at all, you know what I mean? You just want to make sure that you're using your money wisely in the city that you're looking to buy. A quick Google search in any city and just type in, you know, the city name and put Airbnb laws or Airbnb requirements, something to that nature, because that's what I do when I'm looking for my next property, because I am, okay? So anyways, but you know what I mean. So that's what I would just say. Go on Google search and look for that and make sure that you are buying in a city where you could do a vacation rental if that's something that you want to do with that investment property that you're seeking to buy. Another thing I suggest when you are looking for a property of any sort, whether it's a townhome, a condo, a house, okay, make sure that you are buying the home simply for investment purposes only. Follow me. You know, if you're like me, when you buy your own home, you have a lot of emotion, like Mariah, like, you feel so good. You like, I want every house that I see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm that type of buyer. Like, if I had an agent, they would love to work with me because I would like offer on every home. However, that's not the best thing to do. I love this house here. There were certain things that I didn't look at or consider with this property before I bought it. Biggest thing is the backyard. Oh my God, the backyard. This backyard here, oh, whew, okay. The backyard here, while I love the house, as you see inside, it was already remodeled. The floors were done. I just, you know, changed the paint. I added the furniture, that's it. I didn't need to do anything else really. The backyard was a complete, gut job. There was nothing back there. And it ended up costing me a lot more money than I ever thought it would. Not just $60,000 for the pool, but a bunch more money that I really wasn't anticipating on spending. At least for me, this house was a big reason why I couldn't even get my YouTube videos going consistently, because I had to make sure that I was seeking the completion of this property so things could start moving forward in the future. Even if I wasn't renting it out for a vacation rental, because I was living here and I still am, the point is to get the house done. But again, I didn't really think about the cost it would take to get that yard done. The pool, and I looked up how much the pool would be, and then I wrote the offer. And I didn't think about trees and plants and a gazebo that I have there now. And it's like all those little things I didn't think about. Make sure that you're spending what you can afford and really have the budget to prepare when you buy the home. Not just during the process, but after. Make sure you have $5,000, $10,000, ideally $20,000 of some leeway room to spend. And if you don't have that much money, I'm being honest, even if you have $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 after, make sure you have a little cushion after you buy your investment property. Because for me, I did have a cushion, but it wasn't enough that I thought that I was gonna need, right? So that's just one thing I would really advise when you are looking. Even if all the houses look amazing, I thought this one would have been the least expensive to fix, and wow, that was a complete lie, all cap, right? So no. Another topic I want to go over really quick before I end the video today: make sure when you are purchasing specifically a condo or a townhome that you reach out to the HOA or who's in charge of the HOA for whatever complex you're looking to buy in, and ask what their laws are or rules for rentals. If they do not allow short-term rentals in 30 days or less, if they don't allow that, that's a big indicator you cannot do vacation rental services in that complex. One thing I hate telling clients is go invest, go do something and make money, with rental income in a short-term way if you really can't do it in a condo or a townhome. Right? So I definitely advise, if you are looking in a complex that has an HOA period, to always make sure that you have the rules and know that you can do a vacation rental setup in that place. I'm not gonna call out the guy because I love that guy. Shout out to you. When I was 21, years back, well, not so long ago, I went and did an Airbnb for my birthday out here years ago, and the complex that I went to was beautiful. Had a nice pool. I had the view of the pool in the balcony. I was living. I felt good. Right by downtown. Big problem, it did not have the permits, or it wasn't legal to do a vacation rental in that unit, in that entire complex. If I ever got caught living there or staying in the unit, and then the city of Palm Springs came by, I would have to pack my stuff maybe and leave. And worse, if you were the homeowner in that situation who's renting out that unit to me that is not allowed to do vacation rentals, now you get fined by the city. If you even have a house here, for example, I don't have an HOA here, so I don't have to worry about HOAs or, doing, vacation rentals. I can do that. You still, however, need to get a permit, which is why I said the first thing in the video, check the permits, check how much they cost, because you still need to have that. Don't think you can just get away with it, because sometimes you can, but if you think you can, and the time you don't get away with not having a permit, you're going to regret it. I think I said that right. Oh my God. You really want to make sure that you have your legit paperwork, your permits, because if you get caught with the city, whether it's here with no HOA at my house or at the complex where they're not supposed to have a vacation rental, you can get fined big time with the city. I can get fined up to $1,200, I believe, on my first offense if I don't have my license to do a vacation rental here, my permit, right? Now imagine you had a place where you don't have your license with the city that you apply for, and then you have a complex where the HOA says you can't do vacation rental services. You're gonna get charged double in fines with the city that you're trying to, do the vacation rental at. So trust me, honey, you don't wanna do that. Thankfully, I didn't have any of these issues. However, I have seen some horror stories. Even when I go to City Hall and I go pay for my TOT, my transfer tax with the city monthly, which I'll go over. But when I go to the City Hall and I hear these stories about people, investing in complexes, they gotta pay heavy fees. So just make sure if you have a realtor, especially if you have a realtor, have them look up on the MLS or have them contact, the HOA board if they can, if they're willing to do that. Some realtors won't do that, but if they are willing to help you out, see if they can get information for you on what the complex allows, and just make sure that you're investing in an area or a complex that will allow you to do the vacation rentals that you want. And again, I know I said it in the first topic, but just make sure, again, while you're looking for the HOA rules and making sure you can do that in a condo, make sure that you know the fees for the permits with the city, because they can be different for houses, condos, everything varies, right? So just make sure, but you'll be good, I promise. Now, if you are looking to get into the Airbnb business or vacation rental, I should say, if you're looking to get your own vacation rental one day and you're just looking for tips, advice, if you need a mentor, a coach to get you started, and just maybe want some weekly calls, feel free to reach out to me down below. Send me a comment, send me a direct message if you'd like. I will send my social media links, Instagram below, so that way you can reach out to me directly if you want to start some sessions weekly. I will definitely be here. We can do Zoom calls, get you to the next level where you want to be in life, because I definitely believe you can do it and I can do it. I am a long shot. I did not think that this was going to happen for me. So let me make it happen for you, or let me at least, if not make it happen for you, give you the inspiration to make it happen. Okay, thank you for watching today's video. Look forward to next week as I go over my video tour.